Okay. I met you last week. I adore you. You're probably my favorite person on the show, and I
You're
had
so cute.
tears last night when you were eliminated, not called back. WTF, Hannah?
Yeah, I know. You're telling me, girl. You are telling me.
Honestly, it was like, okay, so you won your first homework assignment. Tell me
Mhm.
about that. Like, I mean, this many episodes in.
It gosh, it's a long time coming, I'll tell you that much. Lord have mercy. I've been waiting for that one for a while. Um I I thought I deserved it that week. I think we all did a good job, but I
Mm-hmm.
earned it, and I was so excited. If you couldn't tell by my face, because I know my face isn't very expressive, I was pretty excited for that to happen. It was just a dream come true getting to work with Jenna. I could barely contain my excitement. It was awesome.
It's
Awesome.
amazing. It's so amazing. And then, so then you guys did your video and you admitted that you had a crush on Damien in the very beginning of the season. That's crazy. Did he know about this? Or did he just find out when he saw the episode?
He knew. He knew. Like in on the like show, I guess they made it look like I was just it was like a meaningless crush, and I just, thought he was cute or whatever.
Right.
But I think he liked me back. He actually admitted it on camera, but they didn't put it on the show. So there was definitely something there, but I think we just work better as friends, honestly.
Oh
But
my
it's
God.
nice to know that, like, I can snag a hottie like that. So
Totally. I was so cute. I was like, oh my God, that's so sweet.
I should have just macked on him. I should have grabbed him by the cheeks and kissed him when I was leaving.
I
But
know. Well, you should have done it when you're plucking his nose hairs.
oh yeah, that would have been so romantic. Be like, let me get that, baby. Mwah.
This is exactly how I envisioned our first kiss.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It would have been so hot.
Oh my God. So anyway, so then they did the video and whatever, and then like you had to go back and sing the Taylor Swift song Back to December. They didn't choose a good song for you. That was not like you can rock out so many other songs, and like I'm sorry, Taylor Swift, God bless her, she's the tween whisperer. She's tone deaf. She's a great recording artist, but she's tone deaf. And it's like if you take a person who's a tone deaf singer and you give them someone else's song, it's like, well, like that's not fair.
Yeah. Like when I first heard that I was singing it, I was so excited because I love Taylor Swift. Like she's just a great lyricist, and I love all of her music.
She's very talented. She's just tone deaf when she sings live. I'm sorry. My opinion.
But when I started rehearsing it, though, it was all right here. I'm so
Mm-hmm.
glad like right here, and I was
Right.
like, this is not what I need. Like,
Yeah.
and I couldn't relate to the song at all. Like, I've never had a boyfriend, let alone had someone that was amazing that was in love with me and left him for no
Right.
reason. Like, I
At
was like,
19 years
how?
old.
Yeah, I was like, how am I gonna relate to this song right now? Like, I've been on 4 dates in my life. Like, I don't know how to relate to this. So
Totally.
I tried to just be myself and be sweet and just do my thing. And but I knew that if I would have had a different song, I feel like it could have been a different story. But what's done is done. And honestly, like looking back, Sam and Lindsay out sang me that night. They did.
They had
And
a different. They did amazing, but they also had songs that went with their vocal range. I felt. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't think that was fair. I thought that really sucked. That you know what I mean. And I know that like everybody, you were the heart of the show. Like that's my opinion. Ryan Murphy even said it. It's like you really were the heart of the show. And anyway, so that I was so bummed about that. But I mean, as far as like your experience, I mean, what were some of your favorite things going through? I know you're still friends with all the kids, but tell me about going through the experience and like how much you think you've grown since when you first started the show till now.
Honestly, like I feel like I've morphed into like the person that I've always strived to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've just gained so much confidence, and I feel like I almost got this professional training, like I
Yeah.
came into it a rookie and I came out of it like a seasoned performer. So I really couldn't have asked for a better experience. Well, that's a lie. I could have asked to win. Then a little bit better. But I still look back on all the memories, and it was the best time of my life. And it's going to be hard to top it for sure. But I know that, this is just the beginning, and I am so ready. Oh, there goes the camera.
There goes the camera. IT help.
It's an omen. There we go. Get the framed up again. There we go. I am so ready to just get out there and kick ass. Like I am just like a caged tiger. Like I am so ready to just go and work and just be in the business and show everyone who's boss. So I've been like waiting for my elimination episode to air so I can get out there. So
yeah, so you guys have to wait, right, until you're eliminated before you could like do anything and go forward.
Yeah. So I've just been doing nothing basically. Ugh.
Now, what do your friends at home think about all this stuff, and how's it being received by, like, I mean, your life has changed basically.
Yeah, I haven't been home since the show aired. I moved to Los Angeles before the show even started airing. Mm-hmm. So honestly, I don't think it's really hit my friends and family totally yet. I don't think they quite get it because they haven't been around me. Like they haven't seen me, get recognized in public. They haven't been at any of the events with me. So I'm guessing when I go home or when my mom comes out to visit, it's gonna be like, insane. Oh, this is what it is. I cannot wait for my mom to see it. She's gonna freak out. She's so cute. Love her.
That's awesome. Now, you didn't have a lot of experience coming into this show. I mean, a lot of other people. I mean, how did you feel going against all these people that were so seasoned?
See,
By the way, you couldn't tell. I'm just saying as a viewer, but I'm saying for you as a performer.
Thanks. I think that's a big part of my struggle with having confidence because I'm confident in myself as a person. It's just as a performer coming into it against these people. Like Damien's been a professional singer since he was 14 years old. And Lindsay's been doing musical theater since she was born. And I felt like I did have experience, but then compared to everyone else, I was like, oh, okay, this is what it is. But I feel like that was kind of my downfall a little bit, because Ryan commented on me, wishing that I saw what he saw in me and, my confidence issue. But, I mean, it made me work even harder, and it made me appreciate the experience so much more, because every time I made that callback list, I was just like, cool, awesome.
I'm in another week. Yeah.
Yeah. And I love how the only word that I could get out of my mouth was thanks. It was always thanks and run off the stage before they changed their mind. Hurry. It was, my friends would give me such a hard time for that. It's always thanks, pal.
That is so funny. I love that. Did you guys have a lot of interaction with Ryan Murphy, or was it just literally if you guys were up there and singing in front of him, that's it and you're gone?
That was basically it. I don't know if he saw any of the other footage, but if you were in the bottom three, you stood in front of him and you sang your song, and I felt like I wish I would have gotten to talk to him more, Yeah. I feel like Lindsay and Sam, he was really making an effort to get to know them and to hear their stories, and I feel like with me, it was you're cute and I like you.
He loved you anyway. I mean, that's the thing. It's you embodied so much heart that it was it just radiated through you. It was it seemed like everybody knew, from the very beginning.
I just wish I was so nervous and I was so focused on the song that I almost forgot that I was going to talk to Ryan. I was like, oh yeah, we're going to converse but the whole time. And then when I got out there, I was like, yeah, hi, Ryan, okay. I was so nervous out of nowhere, but, I just wish I would have been able to talk more and actually get my words out of my mouth, because I'm pretty sure I was just sputtering random syllables the entire time,
thanks, gotta go, thanks. Yeah.
Thanks.
That's funny. What was your favorite episode looking back, or your favorite music video? Let's say.
Oh man, I really enjoyed watching the Dance Ability episode. I thought that was so funny, just a total hoot. Totally. And I really liked the Sexuality episode as well.
Sexuality was awesome, yeah.
I was watching myself back, I was like, honey, work it. I was pretty impressed with myself, I'm not gonna lie. So I thought it's been a dream of mine to have a food fight for a while now. Yeah. So getting to have a food fight with a hottie McNaughty like Cameron Mitchell was pretty awesome.
No, with the Sexuality episode, was that last week, or was that it was last week, wasn't it? Sexuality,
yeah.
With the Sexuality episode, was it weird? It's because you guys are kids. It's going through, you're you have to act this way, and you're but I'm 19. Is that a weird thing to go, okay, like I need to like remove myself from me and do this?
I just saw it as a character, really,
Yeah.
you know, but it actually wasn't too bad for me because I thought it was kind of fun because there wasn't like a weird intent behind it, you know, like Cameron and I were just having a good time throwing food on each other
Right.
and looking flirty, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like for me it would have been a heck of a lot different if I was like paired with Damien on a bed making out. Like that would have been like
too close to reality.
Honestly, as much as I like Damien, I would not want to be in Lindsay's shoes at all. Like, it would have been so embarrassing. Like, I haven't even had my first kiss yet, and I can't, like, I'm like the most innocent, like, pure person, and having to, like, do that would have been too much for me. I would have turned bright red, probably would have had my nervous laugh going. It would have been awful.
I have a
so
nervous
I
laugh, too.
Lucked out with the food fight.
For you. So with Cameron too, because he obviously last week he left the show, and like his biggest thing was that he didn't want to kiss, and where you're like, oh my god, thank God, I don't want him to be my first kiss.
Yeah, I mean, the way that it played out in the show, though, they had a shot of me like looking at him like, ooh, Cameron, kiss me, you know. But in my head, I was like, nope, no thanks, no.
That's not how I envisioned my first kiss.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't have counted anyway if I had to. It wouldn't have counted.
That's true. You're just playing a character, so it's fine.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, what's next for you? What do you want to do more? You know, stage, TV, film. I mean, obviously, I'm sure you're open to everything. But what's your favorite medium? You think at this point?
I feel like the show has opened up so many doors for me, and I'm gonna have hopefully a lot of opportunities come from this. And honestly, like before the show, I wasn't really a singer. Like I sang in my car and in my shower, like, but I never recorded anything, like never, produced any music. And I just fell in love with that side of the industry. Like anytime we were in the studio, anytime I got to sing, that's when I'm happiest. Mm-hmm. Like that's when I feel this like just warmth and joy like flowing through my body. It's just the most amazing high you could ever have. So I think in a perfect world, I would love to be a singer, like just, big band behind me, like an Adele type thing, just like sing my heart out every night. But I think realistically, I'm probably going to do like the TV, like film track. But that's why Glee is so perfect for me. That's what blows my mind.
You do everything, yeah.
Exactly.
Singing, and acting, it's everything.
Like I really feel like I was created for that show. And even though Ryan didn't see that in that one moment, hopefully
you never know.
He'll think twice about it and be like, oh, well, I could use a good laugh. Let's just bring her on,
Totally. You never know. I love it.
I'm definitely not giving up on that dream.
Well, Hannah, I'm so proud of you. Like, I was super bummed that you were off the show, but you know what? You made it to like the top 5. You did amazing. You had so much heart. You made me smile. You made me laugh, and you were so awesome and great on the show.
Thank you. You're so nice.
So,
thanks.
Thank you so much for talking and taking the time and doing this.
Yeah, this was fun. We should do it more often.
It'd be awesome. Totally.